What's up, everybody? We got a new video this week. We are talking about umbral engrams. They seem to be one of the next big and promising systems for loot by allowing the player to focus the engram into a high chance of a specific item. That fondness that so many players had come to love, begging them to be brought back after Season of Arrivals ended, seems to have dissipated. The reason behind the fondness dissipating is that the drop rate of Umbrals still seemed way too high, even though it was severely turned down already. Personally, I see more Umbrals compared to normal legendaries. I feel like that's very common throughout the community. Umbrals as a whole is a unique system to allow people to try to grind out a specific role of a weapon. The main issue with Umbrals, though, is that once you get the role you want, they don't offer much benefit and they just take up space in your inventory. Also, the fact that you need a special currency each season to focus the Umbrals is more annoying than anything. The original currency of the altered element in Arrivals. The original currency of altered elements in Arrivals was earned through the bounties picked up from the recaster. After skipping Hunt to be reworked a little bit, they arrived back in Season of the Chosen, needing another currency in the form of Cabal gold. But there was a cap on how much gold you could carry at once. And it was earned at the Battleground chest, meaning you had to play the seasonal activity. And then in Splicer, the current needed is the decrypted data from the override activities, again having to play the seasonal activity. Moving the currency into a dedicated playlist makes players have to grind activities that they might not want to play anymore, taking away the idea of play how you want. I get that it's made to keep players in the game for a healthy cycle of gameplay, but due to the style of Umbrals, I feel like they should have a dedicated currency that drops randomly. Kind of in a sense with the synth strand from Transmog, even though they're removing that. Personally, for me, I only used the recaster during Arrivals when it was bugged, just to get the pinnacle power level, as well as just to get the god roll of, Falling Guillotine, the god weapons for the season. And then in Chosen, literally just to get the seasonal challenge, because that was required for the seal, I believe. Not once in Splicer have I touched it. While this is due to the fact that I have god rolls of the weapons I enjoy already, I can't get behind the idea of having to waste seasonal currency when it's used for other aspects of the game. For instance, Splicer, it's used to level up the vendor in the gauntlet, and then you have Chosen, which was used to, in a sense, level up Hammer of Proving. I'd rather hoard the currency and use it for the seasonal aspect instead of wasting it on roles that I probably won't even use. Due to this, I do think that the drop rate should be reduced even more, and if that doesn't happen, then there should be at least another decoder in the tower, so I don't have to go to two different places to clear inventory. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, I would also like the currency to be a world drop item. That way, if I want to go for a specific weapon or armor roll, I don't have to put a hold for the story elements of the season. I would also like to see what is offered within the recaster to be reduced to the seasonal weapons in a couple of reintroduced items, instead of what seems like 40 different options. While I do understand the aspect of allowing people to get the gun they want, I think it should be within a different system through a standard cryptarch, and keep the Umbrals to just newer weapons to keep the loot pools feeling fresh. Or, it can just totally be scrapped altogether. This is definitely a shorter video, but I don't want to drag out videos if they don't have to be. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications about more Destiny 2 content. Leave a comment down below if you'd be okay with Umbrals being removed from the game. Till next time, Guardians, stay safe.